This is a functional test of Syndwire Buddy 4.3 beta. Before I begin, I'm just going to go through and talk about a couple of the items that I'll have to fill in after the fact and hide usernames and passwords so they're not in the video. But under the Settings tab, under Proxy Settings, we have it set you only choose HTTP and you put a single proxy in, and the proxy I'm going to use is this one here. So the proxy is set up, and if I want I can hit check proxy and it'll see if the proxy is working, and the proxy is working. Okay, good. Alright, capture settings. In my case, I use deCAPTCHA, and I'll fill in my username and password after. And for browser settings, this is really specific to the kind of computer that you're using, the type of monitor that you have. So for browser, we always select Firefox. In the future, we'll add a couple of others possibly. Select the browser size. I'm going to choose 1024 by 768. Browser position, I'm choosing 100 by 0, and browser timeout, let's say 9 seconds. Okay, this is just checking to make sure that Firefox is in fact installed, which it is. So I say close, and that's ready to go. So all of these are set. The only other setting per se that uses any password stuff is over here in the Syndwire, where you need to put in your login details, and once again I'm not going to expose those on video. So let me go ahead and take care of what I have to take care of, and then I will be coming back to you. Okay, and we're back. Everything has been set up. So I'm going to come over here to Account Creator, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click this button, Random Details. And Random Details is going to go put values in every one of those fields, just save me a bunch of time, and then I'm going to rewrite the stuff that's important to me. So in this case, and this is going to be a throwaway account, I'm not going to try to hide the passwords on it. Here's the email I'm going to use, created with Mail Account Buddy. And here's the password. Now what I'm going to do is come down here to select sites, and I'm going to say select all, and then close. And now I can begin account creation, and when I do, the first group of accounts to come up will be those that require some type of manual intervention. Right, so let me go ahead and bring this up. Behind here, what you see is the email account that I just put in here that's been opened up in a separate instance of Firefox. All right, so begin account creation. It opens an external browser, and it's going to do this for each account. Okay, so there's a message behind here, and I'm going to make it visible so we can all see it. It says, manually solve this CAPTCHA. If necessary, check the box that says I am not a robot again. Once you have solved the CAPTCHA, do not press the create account or register button and move on to the next account. The system will take it from there. There is no rush here. You have to complete this task and then press OK. So this says select all the images that are solid. I see this one, and I see this one as being solid. All right, let's go ahead and click verify. If this box checks, which it does, I can click OK and just let the program continue on. The browser closes, and now a new browser will open. This time it's going to create Diago. Here's my message showing up telling me once again to solve CAPTCHAs. So I will move it out of the way, not clicking OK. Wants me to select all the cakes. I see 2. Verify. I get the green checkbox. I click OK. I'll let the system take it from here. New browser. This is going to be for Tumblr. Okay, it looks like Tumblr has a fail. And it looks like a Tumblr error because they're telling us they couldn't complete our registration at this time. Don't know what that's about. Maybe Tumblr's doing maintenance. We'll come back to it and try it again when we're done. These browsers are opening and closing themselves. I haven't closed any of them. Now we're coming to LiveJournal. The CAPTCHA at LiveJournal can be a little tricky. It wants to be done rather quickly. We'll wait until we get the notification for it. Okay, there's a notification to solve it. Set that aside. Let's see what we have. Let's go here. me see this one. Is that it? No. Wrong piece in the wrong place. Here we go. That's it. Oh, it already ran away from me. As soon as I move outside the box, it's asking me to solve it again. That looks solved to me. Click OK. See what happens. All right, next property. Birth date is invalid. Don't know why it didn't pop up a year, but I'm just going to pick one. Didn't like it. Make a note that was Skyrock. Okay, back to another manual captcha solve. Everything with commercial trucks in it. Alrighty, that looks like a commercial truck. That looks like a commercial truck. That looks like a commercial truck. We got the green check mark. Click OK. System takes over. Caption notification, and it looks like I need to check the box. Select all the food. Alright, well, that looks like food, that looks like food, that looks like food. I got a green checkbox, click OK. Alright, so now it's telling me that all manual captchas are complete. So I click OK, and the system is going to go ahead and create the rest of the accounts without me paying attention. For some reason, the year is coming up empty. Look at our date up here. Ah, this is why. I have a typo in my years. That's what created that problem. Now I know. So Stumble Upon and Skyrock I'm going to come back to because they asked me for a birth date. And I have a typo in the years that I forgot to take care of. Take care of before I put it out. Data is not propagating right on Daily Motion. Okay, we did not put a legitimate telephone number in here, so Twitter is not going to create. Account creation complete. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the program, and I'm going to go back to our select sites, deselect all, and then stumble upon in Skyrock I had a problem because I had an invalid date, a typo, and Tumblr had its own issue, said it couldn't handle it at the moment when we did it. So I'm going to tell these three to rerun, and let's see what happens. Okay. Everything with pasta, huh? 1, 2. I think that's it for pasta. We get a green check mark, I click OK. Now Tumblr's creating. That was probably also due to that date. Wasn't coming up with the correct age. Okay, this is a manual capture saw. Commercial trucks once again. 1, 2, 3. That looks like it could be a commercial truck. Here's your check mark. Okay. And Skyrock created without a hitch. And we get the manual caption notice that they're done again. And now I believe it's stumbled upon. Yep. Capture service took long enough. Okay, account creation complete. So in this video, I'd like to demonstrate a couple of things. One is, I'd like to show you that if you go to the account creator section and you come down here to the save load profiles, you can type in the last name of the profile you're looking for, which is exactly what I did. Click load profile, and it will put the relevant data into these fields. All right. The second thing I'd like to show you is email confirmations. So under the settings tab, under emails, we put in the port 995, the email server for Outlook, all of the necessary information for this, and we click check connection, and it's going to come back and it's going to find a lot more emails than you normally see because this account's been sitting there for a couple of days. which means a lot of the Web 2.0 properties will be sending stuff in. 38 emails found, successfully connected. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the account creator. And the important thing to watch here is the status. When I click confirm emails, this is going to go through a couple of cycles. The first one says confirming emails. And this is taking a while to connect, just like the last piece did. Okay, now it's telling us 38 emails found. And now it says activating 20 confirmation links. And it's going to go in, and these have already been confirmed, but it's going to go in one at a time, and it's going to confirm these links. All right? If this comes up and it says that 0 emails are found, that means you are not connecting to the server. Okay, that's it for this one. Okay, in this short video, I'm going to show you how to upload your accounts to Syndwire. So we went over and we clicked the Syndwire button, and this is what we got. Syndwire login details you only have to put in one time. This is the account email that we've been creating the accounts on, and I'm going to click Upload Syndwire Accounts. So the first thing it does is it goes and it logs into your Syndwire account. Now it's going to go through these one at a time and see if there's a property it can upload. So you see we're starting with Bitly. The software logs in, then it authorizes. There are different time delays that vary. See, it says success Bitly account added. There are different time delays so that to these accounts it doesn't look automated, and it will continue through the rest of the accounts. I won't make you go ahead and watch it, but this is how we upload to Syndwire. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to demonstrate the import process. Now this is, you have a CSV file. It follows the conventions we've provided to you. And it's all of your accounts that have come from FCS or Rankways, and you want to bring them into Syndwire. I was talking to a client the other day who literally has 1 million Web 2.0s, and I'm quite sure that he would have been happy to buy Syndwire Buddy just for this. So we go to the Syndwire section. We didn't require any other setup except that I put one of my clients' information into this login details. And we click this button, Import Syndwire Accounts. I'm going to move this full screen so you can see what's happening. Right, you see it's logging into this person's Syndwire account. And now it's asking me for the file. Here's the file I'm going to use. And it's just going to go through these one line after another, adding these accounts. I don't need to intervene at all. There's a process we go through for clearing out your Google accounts if you're going to import from Google, and that's what it's doing now. Now it's going to a blog.com profile. A Twitter, just one after another, very cleanly. Okay, that's it. Enjoy.